You will be required to submit an online application form consisting of personal details, employment history, education history, history of prior any offense, traffic-related matters, or police dealings. We encourage you to allow at least 45 minutes to complete your online application form. Be truthful about any prior offense. Use a desktop or laptop in a quiet space to apply. Take your time to complete extended written response, which will assess your content, grammar, and spelling. Alright, step 3, apply to be a police officer. Start your career with Victoria Police. If you click on apply now, then you start filling out the form. What a day in life can look like for a police officer with Victoria Police. Victoria Police Real Stories, Assistant Commissioner Lauren Colby. So let's have a look at this video.
Over the 30 years of being in the police force, I've had the opportunity to do some amazing things and ultimately develop my career in police solutions for our most vulnerable people in the community. I always remember the first family violence incident I went to. Because I was the junior person, I was watching my senior colleague talk to the woman who had been assaulted. I felt this little hand go against me, and I looked down and it was a 3 to 4 year old toddler. They decided to come out of the house in their pajamas and stand next to me and hold on to me. And I keep that memory at the front of my mind in everything that I do to advance family violence responses. My inner purpose is driven by my values: respect, professionalism, and inclusion. The next big challenge for me is I've come into the Assistant Commissioner role of Family Violence Command, and it's off the back of 5 years of intensive reform in how we police family violence. So I'm really looking forward to developing the next 5 years and build this response to be even better than before. When I joined Victoria Police, I wasn't thinking about career development. I was just focusing on learning the trade craft of policing. But as time went on, I quickly was offered opportunities to learn to be a supervisor, to then go on to be a middle manager, and then ultimately step into leadership roles. Victoria Police has given me so many opportunities to build my skills as a leader, as a police officer, and I feel really privileged at the formal and informal opportunities that have been afforded to me. I can only say that Victoria Police offers you everything. You can really make a difference.
Wow, what a story, and what a career to be a police officer. So, as you have seen and heard from her, that there are scope for progressing in this role, to go into higher role, and what a challenging role. It's not just the salary in this employment is good, but also it's very exciting. A police career role to become a police officer is a really interesting and exciting career, and I think everyone should try for it. And let's look at another video of Julian Tang about his experience as a police officer.
Working at Victoria Police has been a very fulfilling career. I was in the mining industry, and I guess it came to a point where I questioned whether or not I could contribute a little bit more. I had some co-workers that suggested, why not try Victoria Police? You go to the academy, you learn those basic defensive skills, the legal framework, then you go out into the real world, but you're not out there by yourself. We offer years and years of experience that will support your journey in Victoria Police. Every workplace that I've been, they've been very supportive and encouraging of my development. There are a lot of opportunities in Victoria Police where we can utilise whatever skill sets that you can bring, whether you're a teacher, an electrician, a cook. Any skill sets that you have can pave a way for a career in Victoria Police that you did not know existed. I think there's just a multitude of roles that you can explore. In terms of exploring the intelligence world, that really wasn't something that I entertained until it was brought up by my station boss at the time. While I was in Brunswick doing general duties, I was satisfied working the divisional van. I quite liked delving into data and trying to get the facts behind the number. The officer in charge came up to me and says, "Hey Julian, you like working with data. How about you explore the intelligence field?" what's really rewarding is to have that community interaction. Like even in my formative years, I recall dealing with a troubled youth and he'd go missing. We'd retrieve him and take him back home. But fast forward a couple of years, I'm at Brunswick. He goes up to me and he's like, "Hey, you remember me?" It's like, "Yeah, I remember you. And how you going?" It's like, I'm doing really well now. I'm studying." To be able to reflect on where this particular person was to where they are now, I feel like I've made a positive influence and set him on the right direction. We come here every day wanting to contribute to the community, and people that you work with understand that and they're going to help you. As long as your heart is in the right place, you can go anywhere in Victoria Police.
There are some more information I want to share with you. Police officer salary, leaves, benefits and hours. You will be paid to train and learn as a recruit from day one in the Victoria Police Academy. Once you are sworn in as a constable, you will be paid $74,487 plus allowances per annum. In addition, there are shift penalties and overtime payments available. Salary progression. Salary progression is as per the Victoria Police Force Enterprises Agreement and dependent on your role and duties, as well as your performance. Tax and superannuation. Your income as a police officer is a taxable income. You will be taxed like any other employee in Australia. Additional allowances will apply. Additional shift penalties and overtime payments may apply dependent on your role and duties. As a full-time sworn member of Victoria Police, you will be entitled to 9 weeks of leave each year. Wow, man. 9 weeks, that's amazing. 5 weeks recreation leave per year, an additional 2 weeks in lieu of public holiday, a further 10 days occurred time of lieu of 13 hours week. So there are additional leaves also available. Police officers are also entitled to 15 days of personal carer leave per year. Other leave entitlements. There are also a range of other leave entitlements including parental leave, study leave, purchased leave, long service leave of 3 months on full pay or 6 months on a half pay after 10 years of service. Wow, 3 months of long service leave, which is normally 2 months in other jobs after 10 years. It is possible to access your accrued long service leave on a pro rata basis after 7 years of services. Flexible working arrangements. Victoria Police provides employees with reasonable flexibility in working arrangements. This is dependent on operational and service delivery priorities and personal circumstances. Alright, part-time work. The Fair Work Act 2009 indicates that an employee other than a casual must complete 12 months continuous service with the employer immediately before making a request for flexible working arrangement, for example, part-time hours. Hours and shifts. Police officers are required to work a variety of shifts associated with particular duties and locations. This can include weekends, night shifts, public holidays. Ordinary hours. The ordinary hours of work for full-time members are 80 hours per fortnight. After hours work. The nature of policing mean you will be required to work outside 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. hours. These are called intrusive hours, 0100 to 0700 hours. Unsociable hours are 1800 to 0100 Monday to Friday and 0700 to 0100 hours Saturday and Sunday. You will attract shift allowances for each of these hours worked. Further training. Training is ongoing for the first 2 years as a probationary constable. Study leave is available post the probationary stage. Recruitment process for police officer. The recruitment process to become a police officer with Victoria Police include eligibility check, testing, interviews, and the entrance exam. Okay, there is no one key attribute, skills, experience that Victoria Police looks for in our police officer candidate. Instead, it's your overall suitability for the role that will improve your chance. The recruitment process can take more than 6 months to complete. It will assess key competence covering intellect, psychological makeup, general fitness, work history, community involvement, medical history, and prior offense history. Alright, stages of recruitment process: application, preparation, and submission. You will submit your application online. It will be thoroughly assessed and some may be rejected if deemed not suitable. Make sure you use correct spelling and grammar and that you answer all questions in full. The application form consists of personal details, employment history, education history, history of prior offense and police dealing. After your initial application, once you complete your online application, you may be contacted by our recruiting service branch. They will then email you to ask you to complete the Victoria Police Entrance Examination. All costs associated with travel to and from the assessment, venues or stages will be responsibility of the applicant. This include cost to sit in the entrance exam, medical appointments, and first aid certification. Before you submit your application, make sure you are familiar with the recruitment process. To learn more, watch the Victoria Police recruitment process video below.
If you're thinking about a career with Victoria Police, it's important to know what you're committing to. Working as a police officer can be an immensely rewarding experience, but it's also a big commitment. It can be life-changing, but also challenging. It's not easy and it's not for everyone. The more prepared you are before you apply, the more likely you are to succeed through the recruitment process. So do your homework. Research all you can about life as a police officer. Talk to a police officer at your local police station. Come to an information session, ask questions and take notes. Even before you apply, know everything about the recruitment process. Through your online application, exam, fitness test, and interviews to your 31 weeks at the academy. Know what's in store and be ready. Strong communication skills are critical to policing, so seek out work and experience that helps you practice and develop these skills. Immerse yourself in policing. Be sure to understand what police really do and the values they uphold. Know what your motivation is for wanting to be a police officer. Be proactive and keep up to date with current affairs affecting the Victorian community. Remember, policing is more than just a job. It's a vocation. So research, prepare and understand what you're committing to.
That's right.
Are you ready to be a force for good?
Alright, recruitment process disclosure video. This video explains what involved in applying to join Victoria Police to help applicants better prepare.
Applying for Victoria Police. Good on you. Now, listen up. You will need to prepare to pass. You'll be required to disclose details of instances of where you have come under the notice of police. Can't remember your driving offence history? Ask Vic Roads for a report. You'll also need to disclose your medical history, as well as any family or friends who you suspect or know have been involved in any sort of criminal activity. Remember, full disclosure reflects your integrity. Got a speeding fine years ago? You will need to disclose.
Disclose, guys.
Injured playing sport years ago? Disclose.
That's right.
Integrity is a core value of Victoria Police. So failure to disclose information may result in the cancellation of your application. If you're unsure, visit www.police.vic.gov.au/police and go to the forms page to see what type of offences or medical conditions can prevent you from becoming a police officer. When in doubt, disclose. For more information on disclosures or the recruitment process, Visit our website or call or email us.
Okay, recruitment process tips for success videos. This video shows explain what involved in applying to join Victoria Police to help applicant better prepare.
The Victoria Police recruitment process can be challenging, but we want you to succeed. Here are a few tips to help you on your journey. Take your time completing your online application. It's not just about answering questions. It's about demonstrating your thinking and attention to detail.
That's right.
Paperwork is a big part of the job. Your spelling and grammar say a lot about how professional you are. Read up on the entrance exam on the Police Career website. Watch the exam video tutorials on the Victoria Police YouTube channel and take the ASA practice tests. Remember, with the exam, you only get 2 attempts. If you fail on your second attempt, you will have to wait 6 months before you can apply again. You can never be too ready for your fitness test. Download the free Police Fit app, watch the fitness test video and start training. Be realistic. Don't just give it a go. A pass on the test is very achievable to applicants who are committed. You only get 2 attempts. Then you have to wait 12 months before you can reapply.
Wow. So you have to
For
be
your
committed,
interviews,
guys. You have to
remember
be
that
really,
communication
really willing.
is key. So know when to listen and think about your answers. They need to be relevant and well considered. You can't prepare for the one-on-one psych interview. So just be open, honest, transparent, and ready to talk about anything relating to your past or present, and whether you have the personal attributes to meet the challenges that come with policing. Be prepared and stay committed throughout the recruitment process to reap the rewards of a successful career in policing. For more information on the recruitment process, visit our website or call or email us.
Alright, so this is another video. I hope I don't get a copyright for showing you these videos, because I'm doing it all for you guys to give you more information and to guide you to the right place. Uniform and appearance standards. All Victoria Police employees must embody a professional and disciplined law enforcement agency. Their clothing, grooming, and personal accessories must always project a favorable image. They must not be extreme or detract from the need to present as employees of Victoria Police. Tattoos and jewelry. If you have tattoos, body art on the head, face, neck, or hands, you should contact Recruiting Services branch early. They can assess your eligibility before you submit an application. Members can wear the following items of jewelry: wristwatches, minimal ring of conservative style, emergency medical alert bracelet or pendant. Other jewelry, adornment or accessories are not permitted, including earrings, spacers, any facial body piercing, plugs, tunnels, bars, chains, dental grills or similar. Eligibility check. Number 2. All Victoria Police applicants must meet certain entry requirements before applying. The eligibility checks stage of the recruitment process ensures these requirements are met. This is done as our recruitment team review your application. They determine your eligibility and suitability to join Victoria Police as a police officer. This includes assessing your basic driving history, criminal history, responses to motivational and behavioral based questions. The role of police officer is a highly sought after position. The recruitment process is highly competitive. Not all applications will progress past this initial stage of the process. Victoria Police. Number 3 is Victoria Police entrance exam. There will be an entrance exam. Police applicants sitting the exam should use the following preparatory material: So if you click on this PDF file, you will get to read the information you need to sit and pass the entrance exam. For additional practice question, applicant can be able to purchase entrance exam practice now source, which is $55, or entrance exam online practice test, which is also cost some money, which is $77, only available after exam registration. Sitting the exam. Applicants will be responsible for all examination cost, including the initial exam, which is $220, and any subsequent resets. Applicants will have 2 months to sit their exam, and if unsuccessful on any component, will be able to reset. If unsuccessful on their reset, an exclusion period will apply. This is why you need to be ready to pass the entrance exam before you apply. After you book your exam, you will receive email instructions to download an electronic tickets 7 days prior to sitting date. You will not be able to change the session date and time beyond this point. You must bring printed copy of your electronic ticket to your exam sitting. Failure to do so will result in you being denied entry into the exam. If you do not arrive at the venue at the time stated on your ticket, and if you are not able to present printed ticket, you will not be permitted to sit in the exam. However, you may apply to ACER for an exemption to rebook a future date. A dress code for the entrance exam is tidy, casual attire. Not passing the exam. It's possible you may not pass the police standard, but do pass at the protective services officer standard. Some applicants may be offered the opportunity to change streams into the PSO application process. Alright, the fourth one is background check. If you successfully complete the Victoria Police Entrance Examination, Recruiting Service will conduct preliminary check. This check will cover your previous history to determine your eligibility and suitability for this role. To help with the background check, you will be sent a document pack that you must complete in detail. The detail include various aspects of your background, including but not limited to your employment, your family association, your education, and your travel. Accurately completing the documents package is an assessed component of the recruitment process. Missing or incomplete information will result in your application being delayed. Failure to disclose information can result in application being cancelled. Code of conduct and prior behavior. All Victoria Police employees follow a code of conduct regardless of rank, position, or title. Victoria Police conduct extensive background check on police officer applicant during the selection process. All applicants need to be aligned with the code of conduct expected of our employees. That means the application process involves a thorough assessment to identify any prior misconduct, corruption, or any form of improper conduct. The ongoing expectation is that you understand and avoid misconduct and immediately report it should you become aware of it in others. This helps keeps Victoria Police an ethical organization for our employees and the community we serve. Prior offences and voluntary disclosure form. If you are unsure and would like to check if your offence history will affect your application, you can consult the prior offence history guidelines and complete a voluntary disclosure form which will be assessed prior to submitting your application. Submit a voluntary disclosure form if you are unsure if your police contact, driving fingerprints, and any prior offense make you eligible or not eligible to apply. Please list the details of the matter as you recall them. Alright, fitness test. As a police officer, you must maintain a healthy level of fitness. The application process requires you to take a fitness test designed to test your level of cardio, fitnesses, and physical strength. Following the successful completion of your background check, you may be invited to attend the fitness testing. The fitness tests are normally conducted out of Victoria Police Academy on a Sunday, followed by physiometric assessment. Please allow for a 5 hours period on the day of testing. The fitness test include the following component: best test, beep test, grip test 30 kg in each hand. Illinois agility run 20 seconds, push-ups 5 successive push-ups on toes, phone bridge hold for 60 seconds, swim 100-meter in for 4 minutes. Alright, so you need to know swimming as well. Okay, Police Fit app. You can prepare for Victoria Police Fitness Test with the Police Fit app. The app is a free training tool with exclusive video tips, workout, and resources to help you succeed. Victoria Police Fitness Test video is also there. Let's have a look at this video a little bit. Okay, that's a grip test. 30 kg or more in both hands. Wow. And swimming must complete in under 4 minutes. Any stroke. Wow. Beep test. Complete up to level 5.01. Prone hold, wow, I did not know this. Hold position for 60 seconds. Beautiful, man. I just love these exercises. What a career. This was an amazing video. Okay, psychological testing. Police can be psychologically demanding. This means all applicants must complete psychological testing during the recruitment process. Health check. Number 7. We will provide you with your medical booklet at fitness testing day. This document is designed to assess your current health status as well as your medical and surgical history. As part of the medical assessment process, you will be required to complete a self-assessment questionnaire, undergo an exam by a GP, have your hearing tested by an audiologist or audiometrist, and your vision tested by an ophthalmologist or optometrist. All costs associated with this stage you will pay for. As your application progresses, you will be constantly assessed against Victoria Police's value and code of ethics. It is during the comprehensive checks stage of the process we look further into your employment history, associations, social media, and any police involvements. Make sure you disclose all information to Victoria Police at all times throughout the recruitment process. This means declaring all your associations, past and present, that you suspect to have a criminal conviction. Such associations include family members, those living with you, any person you associate with or have associated within the past. This allows us to assess the risk of different association to yourself, your colleague, and the organization. Failure to declare this information will raise concern regarding your integrity, character, and suitability for the role. Panel interview. Number 9. The interview is usually the final step in your recruitment process. This is a panel interview and it is usually conducted by the Victoria Police Centre, Spencer Street, Dockland. 2 trained members of Victoria Police will attend. It will consist of behavioral and scenario-based questions. The interview deems which candidates are suitable for induction into Victoria Police Academy. Number 10, the last one, candidate pool. If you are successful, you will go into the candidate pool awaiting invitation to start your training at the Victoria Police Academy. We aim to provide you with 6 weeks notice before starting at the academy. Alright guys, this is it for today. I hope all these information I have given you today must help you to become a police officer in Australia. Please make sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell down below for all the latest videos. And I will see you in my next interesting video. Until then, goodbye.